Do you smoke crack cocaine?
Exactly. Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine.
Well, for the most part, politicians try to be very well-spoken and presidential to get more voters. There have been rare occasions when someone does the complete opposite yet still wins. And one case of this is Rob Ford. But to better understand this man, we'll first have to look at his past. Toronto, meaning place where trees stand in the water by the native people of the area, is the capital of Ontario. With a population of over 2.6 million people, it is also one of the biggest cities in North America, as well as one of the most multicultural populations in the entire world. The 64th mayor of this city, Rob Ford, was born on May 28, 1969 as the youngest of their parents' 4 children. His father, Doug Ford Sr., had founded the company Deco Labels and Tags in 1962, which makes pressure-sensitive labels that could be applied to plastic-wrapped grocery products. With the company bringing in millions each year, the Ford family has always been well off. Throughout his childhood, Rob dreamed of becoming a professional football player, with him going to multiple camps in his teens to train. While he never became a pro, he did make his college team, although he never played in any games. Rob ended up not completing his degree and instead went back home to work for his father's successful company in the sales department. Because of his love for football, Rob started to coach a high school team that often included at-risk youth. His family's first big introduction to the political arena was in 1995, when his father was elected to office as a conservative. Soon after, Rob would make his jump from the private to public sector as well. Mr. Ford was eager to follow along in his father's footsteps as a politician, since he had very strong opinions on how things should be run. He was most vocal about stopping out-of-control government spending and cutting taxes for the citizens of Toronto. Needless to say, this message caught on with voters, who put him into office to represent them in the year 2000. As a city council member, he often butted heads with his colleagues. Not only did many not agree with his political views, but also became annoyed by him bringing attention to different perks that the people in city council received, including passes they got with the job, as he shows in a video.
Metro passes. Here's a Metro pass. This is equivalent to $1,300 a year. Again, councillors make $100,000 a year. I take home $1,400 a week net. Why should councillors get a free Metro pass?
On top of calling out government spending, Rob was also known for being extremely passionate when giving speeches. For what he lacked in political experience, he made up for by always speaking his mind, even if he received backlash for it. On one occasion, when mad about the government spending over $1 million in taxpayer money to help prevent the spread of AIDS, he was quoted as saying, "If you are not doing needles and you are not gay, you wouldn't get AIDS probably. That's the bottom line." Mr. Ford was also known to get into intense debates with the press and colleagues over a plethora of issues, which really helped him start to build a name for himself.
Tom, why do you want to raise? Can't you face the music? Why can't you say that? Why can't you say that? Why can't you say that? What you said? You did. You called me a fat right in front of it. Right in front of it. Why did you do it? That's exactly what you did. No, I want to know if you are a man.
Why did you do it?
If you are a man.
Why did you do it?
No, I am standing right here.
Why did you do it?
That's exactly
I want
what
to know
said.
why you said it.
You said that. No, this is a public space.
I'd like to know why you said it.
Why did you say that? You said that right
Why
there.
are you running, Barber?
Why are you running, Barber?
Even though Rob was rough around the edges, with his populist message of cutting out the wasteful government spending in the city, his support only grew. By 2010, when he decided to run for mayor of Toronto, he had enough of a following to win. Soon enough though, this Canadian politician would take the internet by storm. After getting into office, Rob was able to make some cuts to government spending and seemed to have a decent amount of support from the city. But by 2013, things started to slip. There started to be reports that he was kicked out of an event for being impaired, and others started to make claims of sexual harassment. What brought things to the next level though was when rumors started to spread that there was a video of the mayor smoking crack, a drug that the city had been having a problem with. While he originally denied the claim, as more evidence appeared, Rob finally admitted to the drug use in a video that would end up going viral.
Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine.
When,
But
sir?
no, do I? Am I an addict? No.
When have you
Have I
smoked?
tried it? Probably in one of my drunken stupors, probably approximately about a year ago. I answered your question. You asked the question properly, I'll answer it.
How many
yes,
times?
I've made mistakes. All I can do now
is apologize and move on.
After this, the mayor of Toronto became a celebrity, with people online waiting to see what he would do next. People also looked into his past, such as him being charged with drunk driving as well as possession of marijuana in Florida, with the charges later being dropped. In 2008, he also had charges dropped for making death threats against his wife. Not all things were as severe though, such as the mayor taking part in a challenge for himself to lose weight. But at the same time, people spotted him going into a KFC. When a person that recognized him questioned if he was supposed to be on a diet, Rob responded, well, you know. Reports also came out claiming that he came to work drunk and associated with what were suspected to be prostitutes. Another woman accused the mayor of unwanted sexual advances, but Rob was sure to deny these allegations very specifically.
Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life tour. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
It seemed like every day Rob Ford said or did something outrageous, but even with all these blunders, he still decided to run for mayor again in 2014, to the shock of City Council that was growing tired of the attention being brought to their city. But things were soon going to take a sharp turn. As Rob Ford began to campaign for re-election, proof emerged that the rumored video of him smoking crack was real, leading him to take a leave of absence so he could deal with the substance abuse issues he'd been having. After returning, he was still second place in the polls, showing that he did have loyal fans. Things changed on September 12, 2014, when Ford abruptly withdrew from the race due to the discovery of a tumor in his abdomen, which was discovered to be cancerous. He was diagnosed with liposarcoma, a rare cancer that appears in fat cells and deep soft tissue. Even having to deal with this, he went back to work being a member of City Council by winning 58% of the vote. But as he fought the cancer, in 2015, doctors discovered yet another tumor on his bladder. In early 2016, Rob Ford was brought to the hospital for a scheduled round of chemotherapy, even though things weren't looking very good. On March 22nd, Rob Ford was declared dead at the age of 46. There's no doubt that Rob Ford was not like your usual politician, but he was also clearly able to present a message to people in a way that made them want to vote for him, even after everything that happened. In the past, this mayor would probably only be known in Toronto and the places surrounding it, but with the internet, people all across the globe followed this story to watch things unfold. So Rob Ford, welcome to my Internet Hall of Fame, and may your legacy be remembered. Before I leave today, I'd like to thank my sponsor Loot Crate, a monthly subscription box that gives you a ton of cool items each month. The next one being shipped is anti-hero themed, and to get it you have by 9 PM Pacific time on August 19th. To get it, go to lootcrate.com/GFM and use the promo code GFM to get 10% off your purchase. Last month was futuristic themed and included items from RoboCop, Pacific Rim, and Futurama. What many don't realize though is that on top of the original box, Loot Crate has tons of other crates tailored to different interests such as gaming, anime, and even pets. So I'd really recommend checking out the link in the description to see if they have anything that interests you. Again, the URL is lootcrate.com/GFM, and also if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching.